4,000 naira for a bag.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. 24,000 naira for a bag.
Will you be cooking rice this year for Christmas? I mean, that's another question. Because
seeing that it's expensive?
Yeah. One of the, in fact, the major question we asked on our poll on Twitter is that, what's the price hike like? How would you describe the price hike of food commodities? And we had extremely high, moderate, and normal. So just go there and cast and vote on the poll, and let's see what your reactions are. The last I checked, a lot of people seem to believe that prices of food items are extremely high this morning.
All right. We got our first caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Right, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Ade. I'm calling from Western.
All right,
Ade,
welcome.
In fact, this Christmas, we just thank God because everything is not as it's supposed to be. But for shopping or no shopping, there is nothing to shopping because there is no money in the country. I just thank my wife because he's the one that put something together. We want to go and buy clothes for the children. When you get there, rent made almost 6,000 naira. But she just went to the shop. I hope I can just get a video and send it to you. Just
hello.
Learn they put everything together for the children to wear. Just thank God.
Wow.
Even rice, we can't buy a bag of rice. We are just sending out to go and buy maybe some cups to put together.
Oh dear.
We thank God, Sha. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you for sharing that with us. We're live now on Facebook and YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3. Go there and drop your comment. Good morning to you.
Good morning. My name
Merry
is
Christmas.
Kensa. I'm calling from Lekki.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Let me greet the other analyst. What's his name?
Rotimi Sankore.
I love that man. If it's a woman, they will say it's my girlfriend. I want to can I comment on the newspaper?
No, we're done with the papers now. We're talking about prices of items in the market.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you for calling. Now, Chukwudi also asked about the difference. So we did a review for you. If you want to know what the costs are, the prices of these bags of rice. So we're also going to talk about other items. But this is what the sellers had to say in the market.
It won't make the supplies for it. So if you tell us, I'm now say if people want to make their supply, for example, if I want 10 bags now made in Nigeria rice, I go get that. Yes. People they complain about the price. No.
How much? How much is it?
The price was 20,000 naira. Made in Nigeria rice 20,000 naira, 21,000 naira. Yes. And people they buy half bag or full bag. Full bag, half bag. Anyone.
Does he still have foreign rice?
As then they buy, they know they complain.
Some they complain, some not they complain.
So the price go 20, 21,000 because of the season. I mean, I saw it there normally.
Now because of the season.
So because of the season, I make the price go up. So if the season come out now, the thing will come down. Some people they complain about some things when they see inside their locally made rice. Then they say stone they inside.
Stone they inside, but they know they produce the one where they like foreign rice.
Okay.
We fine well.
So if people come here, they buy their bag of rice, then they frown, I mean, then they smile.
They smile, man.
And then they smile. So many say Christmas now, everywhere now.
He said that they smile. It's expensive, but people have to buy it. I mean, like I said, I asked yesterday, and there's this clean bag of local rice that sells for 24,000 naira, and that's just very interesting.
Right. Adeda called us earlier, shared his experience as to how expensive things are in the market, and they just had to, get by just getting something for the kids to put on Christmas Day. And if you are in this category, we say we love you and thank you for making the kids happy. Thank you.
Just making it happen. Right. Now, we also gathered thoughts about livestock and chicken this season.
I say make I enter market, make I ask how market dey and how people they buy chicken for your side. What be your name? You don't buy, you know get name. What be your name?
My name is too high. My name is Quadry.
How market today now? People they buy market from your side.
They buy now. Some people will get money that they buy. Some people they don't get money they don't buy. Some people they talk like that. Say the chicken is too cost. But I expect to say I told the chicken is cost of farm.
Okay, how much then they sell this chicken now? I know they talk of how they come from farm. If people won't buy, if I won't buy chicken, how much you go sell?
2,000 naira.
2,000 naira.
Native one day, agri one day.
How much be agri?
Chicken at 2,000 naira.
Native one, how much?
2,000 naira a day. 2,000 a day.
Then I said the native bone, the sweet pass the agri bone.
I the sweet pass.
On a normal day, like how many chicken, based on this season, based on Christmas, how many chicken you they sell?
I sell 40, 50.
40. On the, if you do good where you go sell 40, 50. Or for day when no good don't call, like how many you go sell? 20. And people they buy and where they buy and steady.
There you go. Let's talk about seasoning. I mean, Chukwudi did a very thorough market round for you.
Right.
Let's talk about seasoning, okay?
Money not data, we not just we just there no customer, nothing.
But the person when I been see one of my friends Chukwemeka when they sell
Rice.
Rice. He talk say people they come buy rice plenty. I just follow Quadry talk when they sell chicken. He say people they come buy chicken. They go chop the chicken without curry and time.
No customer, not mine. Which customer they come? Maybe now they sell. We not sell for you.
So you guys are cooking the chicken without spices.
I like this survey because it's just perfect.
Yeah.
Every area, every sector of the market, you know, from the food to seasoning to even the animal, the way we used to call it back in school then.
Animal.
People still find a way to get the animal. I mean, he said 40 pieces of turkey. And the seasoning lady was saying that she wasn't selling anything, that people weren't coming to her shop. We just want to know how you shopped for Christmas, for today, what you bought, what you used to buy, what you did not buy this year, why you didn't buy all of those things, and what is the general atmosphere when it comes to, you know, food, merriment on Christmas Day in wherever you are.
You can join us over the phones 01277 0993 1993 2993 and 393. We're also live on Facebook right now, and you can see our Gilly. Yes.
Your Gilly, you mean?
Yeah. Okay. My Gilly and his Fila, because we're also in the mood of Christmas.
Right.
We're at work, but we're also making ourselves feel Christmassy. You can also join us on WhatsApp. The number is 08095975805. A big thank you to everyone sending in Merry Christmas Christmas wishes on WhatsApp. Thank you. We'll see you all. You can also leave us your comment on Facebook where we're live right now. Nigeria Info 99.3.
Right. The reason why we're all decked down like this is because we are visual radio. So you can actually watch us live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, on all those platforms. I will just take a comment from David Timothy Bardi. And David says, you complain though. You know, complain though. Just have to take the cost that is Niger for you. That's David on Facebook.
I mean, there's nothing you can do. You have to buy it. I also asked yesterday about the cost of a 10 kg bag of rice. I was told it's 4,005. So if you can buy the full bag, if you can buy the 10 kg, I don't know how that works really, but let's see. How did you shop? What did you buy?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Wemimo.
Morning to you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
I wish you the same. Good morning.
Good morning.
And I know God to me today. Why now?
Rotimi was here at 7:30. He's gone.
Okay, so I didn't join that moment. The only thing why I noticed is I was yesterday at the market with my fiancé anyway.
Okay.
We pick the normal things, rice and salad. I just buy half bag of rice at 11,000. Tomatoes and all the rest for salad and other things. We spend a lot of money, but the thing is that I'm someone who normally look at things to find out how others are feeling, you know, not only how my work is, how am I feeling. I've just found out that truly, I was discussing with my friend just some minutes ago. The economy is not good, not that we have been saying it every year. For this year, it's telling on the people's face that things are not good, and I wonder personally what is going to happen next year. Although we are praying anyway, we need to pray.
Right.
But let me say, practically, how can we just do things so that next year?
I want to ask, right? What did your fiance said about the prices of things? I mean, you might not know. I'm not saying that.
She's one normally went to buy, but she was just complaining that things are just the what we used 2,000 naira to buy, let's say last year. It's just like something of 30,000 naira. Just imagine of 10,000 naira. She was panicking. But I said,
don't worry. Let us do it like that. But my concern is, how is people faring? People are not.
That's a genuine concern. That's a very
my major
genuine
concern. Not that I can do it and get away, but how is others failing? So that's what we should look into. So let's see how we can correct this thing. Our economy is not good, not just for the talking of mouth. This is a theory. I was talking with my friend just some minutes ago. He was lamenting. Some family people could not even go out here today to buy something to eat. I know some of them. Some are my friends.
That's the more reason we're having this conversation. Thank you so much for calling. We just want to know how people prepared, how they're faring on Christmas Day. Are you doing the usual, what you used to do? And I should add, Wemimo, that a few days ago, the Lagos State government announced that lake rice will be available. So let me know if you're able to get lake rice, at what price. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Wemimo.
Good morning.
Baba G.
Welcome. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Yesterday, I was at Marina. My two daughters, what I did was to buy one. You must make them happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to wear new clothes, new shoes, And the painful thing, work, they released my wife. So she wanted to come, and her boss said, if you are going to come, the next day you should return immediately. And she said, why? What kind of work? And she took 4 days last 2 weeks. And I told her, when you know Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
So the truth of the matter is that she has to push it to New Year. So they will leave her that New Year. And things like what the last caller said, it's not an easy task. Though I have some rice at home. I don't need to go and get a bag of rice or whatever. The little rice I have with my two daughters, I think we're going to enjoy ourselves. Yes. Just cook, eat, let us sing, and do dancing competition at home. And in the village, I just sent something to my mom, little. I told her it's going to be little. And my mom was telling me, don't say it's little, just to remember, just to remember you care. Right. So I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas. Even if you don't have life, it's more important.
Well, absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you for talking to us. Appreciate it. Hello, good morning. Oh, wait, we lost our call.
Now, it looks like people are finding solace in fish as an alternative to chicken.
Oh, right.
Well, like we told you, we did a full market survey for you. Chukwudi went round, and here's what chicken butchers are saying. They're complaining people are going to buy fish. They're coming to buy chicken.
How many chicken you don't keep today?
Well, market you don't move. Like today now I just feel like 15 now. But no market here.
Wait, you know what time be?
Time is after 4 now.
After 4 and you don't keep 15 chicken and you say market no move.
It's small.
Okay, on a normal day, like how many you keep?
We used to kill like 30. When there is no festival time, we kill like 30, 40 chickens.
Wait, on a normal day, when no be festival period, now they kill like 30 chickens.
The market move very well.
And today now 15.
Yes, now. Market today.
Then I don't say because of today. Maybe yesterday you kill like 68.
I mean, that's how the market be this time. Maybe some people are keeping money for Christmas chicken.
Okay, so he says maybe they're spending their money buying fish. But he also went to the fish sellers, and they're also not smiling. So where are you guys going to?
You be Buhari. Why they answer market? You be Buhari.
Okay, now only Buhari get right to answer market. No, say Christmas don't reach. So we say make we enter market, make we just ask, because you get one show what they do for radio here. Now about Nigerian people, everything about how things dey for market, how security go there. But some people can't tell us, say people they come market and then they buy things come up for market.
Market no day.
Then I say market no day.
No market.
For all these fish when they here, this is fish when.
You need stand in buy market now. There is a market. The market no day.
Maybe not because na evening they don't.
6 o'clock. Which kind evening? If never come, the market no day. No day at all.
Okay.
So I'm here wondering.
Apparently the women are not happy.
So the chicken sellers said they're not spending money here. Maybe they're going to buy fish. And the fish sellers are saying, but they're not here either. So where are they? What are they buying? So we asked instead. Many people blamed all of this on the government, saying, well, everything is not looking so nice because there's absolutely nothing.
Right, indeed. Let's get to the phones. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning. I was part of when I'm just trying to finish.
Oh, great. Welcome back.
Like, what you not talk? I don't know the base of the discussion anyway. But I just, like what I said then before Chidi could intervene, and he said, how people, what people buy, or can people be able to buy?
Right.
Many people were not able to have something even on their own port today. I'm sure of that. Including some of my close friends. This is not something that is far from me. So that is why I'm highly worried.
All right.
You understand?
All right then.
So the thing is, we always have hope. Let's have the hope.
Okay.
The policy, our government policy is supposed to be reviewed drastically. They're supposed to review their policy to make sure that people have something on their table. That is the most important thing. When people are not feeling well, I don't think the nation is well. Because let's say something. If you don't eat food, if you don't use your food as your medicine, you will later use your medicine as your food. It's a very simple biological mathematics.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
People have to feed well to make sure that they're okay.
Okay.
And that is the most important thing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daddy. You are doing a nice job today.
Thank you very much for calling.
for
On
calling.
Facebook,
Appreciate it.
Oluwadamilare Oluwataiwo says, I love this your filangili. Like mommy and daddy, it's Christmas, people.
Yeah.
We're in the mood. And then we ask questions. If you're not buying chicken, you're not buying fish. Are they buying pomo?
Egg. Bam. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Peter from Oshodi.
Peter.
Can you speak louder, please?
Peter from Oshodi.
Welcome,
Peter, Merry
Peter.
Christmas to you.
Okay. Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas.
So, I don't know how people are saying Christmas. Christmas is only one day. And anytime you make yourself happy, you are merry in your heart. So I think people have begun to learn lessons not to bother themselves much about one day. Like myself, I went to my business this morning.
Oh, okay.
For years, I'm not done that. But my children understand.
Okay.
It's
Are
not-
you sure? Are you sure they actually are on the same page with you?
Because my son, I explained to him.
Okay.
I bought this anytime I want to buy. Anytime I want to buy this, but I buy not because of Christmas. So Christmas is good. I bought some things for Christmas, but not maybe this period where there's rushing.
Okay.
So I think people are getting used to not to bother themselves much about this one day.
Okay then, Peter. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you for
much.
talking to us. Appreciate it. Nigeria FM. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Gabriel.
Welcome, Gabriel. Merry
Christmas.
Yeah, same for you. I'm in the office now. I'll be traveling to Ibadan doing my job.
Wow.
That's not me. I should not provide for my family. We have we trade chicken. We have chicken down.
Wow.
I give my wife money to buy goods. If they want to eat food, he call me back. There is no need of buying goods.
Oh.
Maybe if I finish early, if I come back early, I may go home.
Okay.
To want to celebrate with them. It's a normal thing. The children is for the Christmas. Is more of the children.
Right.
Make sure you provide for them. Let them be happy with other children.
Right.
I work in a hotel.
Okay.
The place shut down yesterday night.
Absolutely.
I can imagine.
I'm talking very close to your place now. Shut down yesterday night. Almost the major hotel in Korea and beer for party. For people who drink and take the other thing.
Right.
It's a time of celebration. Everybody should celebrate when you are alive and that you have it. If you not have, go to any of your friend's house. If what the program they have, what they cook there, you should be happy.
Right, absolutely.
Yes,
Thank you very
Thank
much
you
for
for
calling
sharing
and
this.
love to your family. Let's head for a break. We'll come back to take more of your calls and comments. How did you spend money for Christmas? What did you buy? What did you shop? How's it like just moving through this holiday period? Many of you have said that the economy is not smiling, but it's a season for festivities. So we're trying to know how you survived, including transport fare.
Right.
If you didn't travel, do you have family members who traveled? What's the cost like? Is there a massive hike in prices? Let us know. Akim Madebowale on Facebook said, this is pure African attire. Really in Christmas mood? Yes, it is. If you want to see what we look like, head over to Facebook. That's all.
You can
That's
see
all I
us.
can say. Just
Right.
head over to Facebook and we're there live. We're back in a moment. You can also leave us a comment on WhatsApp 08095975825. This is a Money Crossfire Christmas edition. We're back after this. I'm Wemimo Adewuni.
And I'm Sheriff Quadry.
More talk, news, and sports after this. is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Adúpẹ́ Ọlọ́run, adúpẹ́ mi. Ọjà ń kọ́ ṣe àdúpẹ́ ọjà.
Ọlọ́run jẹ́ arọ́jà dúpẹ́ o.
Kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan?
Ṣé tí tí láfíà yìí? Irú ilé iṣẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní ayé good luck, under 700. Ní ìsìn ẹ̀kan 1,500.
1,500?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Okay, so Sandra, what she's saying is, previously, the tilapia fish she just showed to the camera was sold for 700 naira.
Adupe. That's the mood right here in the markets around Lagos, and people are talking about the hike in prices. People are not coming to shop as much as they. Interestingly, we hear this every year. Like, no, people are not coming.
Because I was going to say that this is what we hear regularly. A market woman, a market trader in the market would naturally just tell you that people are not coming.
People are not. But
naturally. They will just tell you people are not coming.
So where are they going to? Chukwudi went round, asked questions from people selling rice, selling spices, selling fish, chicken, beef, momo. They all say you're not buying.
Yeah, so could it truly be that this year they had low input rate? Hello, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Wemimo.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Well, my name is Odinaka.
Welcome.
Yes, normally we have a tradition, Christmas, New Year. That's my wife and I. It's the back of my distribute our neighbors. You live in a community like that. I live in a community, so you can understand the situation. As the partner, they look at you when you are passing. But my wife and I were able to afford just one part to distribute to them. That is how.
Odinaka, can I ask you to please call another line? That's really so poor.
We could barely hear what you're saying, really.
No problem.
Please. We can barely hear what you're saying, and we don't want to just waste your time. Okay, we also took a poll. As it's 2018, there was a poll done by NOI polls, named after former Vice President of the World Bank, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. And this poll in 2018 revealed that majority of Nigerians, about 76%, anticipated a general rise in prices of food, 60%, transport 22%, clothes 15%, and the cost of fuel 1%, among other items during festive seasons.
Right, indeed. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so happy Christmas to you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this is Henry on the line.
Welcome, Henry.
Welcome.
Yeah, so my brother, I know easy this time around though. people don't go east like that before. Before everybody go just move in mass, but now Nigeria don't teach everybody many things.
So people didn't travel that much this year. That's what you're saying.
Yes, sir. People don't travel much because of the economy is too down. Let us not deceive ourselves. People are hearing it in Nigeria now. The fire on the mountain. Run.
Is this because of the transport fare or because of what you take home and spend at home?
Yeah, the transport fare attributed to it. Like they are collecting 13,500.
To go where exactly?
From Lagos to?
From Lagos to East. Probably are going to Owerri or Aba. 13,500 as of yesterday. Make inquiry, you hear?
One way.
That's
one day, just from here to East. Then go and come back. And a family man, you are going to cough out a lot of money. And January now will start school fees and other things.
Right.
Oh man, it's not easy for a family man this time around. Although it's easy for some, but the majority are crying in Nigeria. Seriously, there's hunger in the land. There is serious hunger in the land.
But let me ask you a personal question. How are you now that you didn't travel? How are you celebrating Christmas?
Well, I'm indoors with my family. If we see little Gary, we manage and hope for tomorrow will be better.
Wow. That's serious. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for talking to us. Appreciate it.
Thank you. On WhatsApp, we have a comment from Nicholas from Bariga. Very, very, I don't know let me just read the comment. Says, not only God go help us with this Nigerian rice for Christmas. Says he has a big tray on his table and they are still sorting the rice from the stones.
I was hoping that we've passed through that stage.
Wow, really? What kind of rice did you buy? Maybe that was cheaper.
Yeah, maybe. Just maybe.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Morning Crossfire. What's your name?
My name is Daladi.
Welcome, Daladi.
Yeah, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Daladi.
Yeah, I'm calling to wish the Christian people a happy Christmas. I understand that there are lots of complaints around town.
Yes.
How things are going off, but sometimes, the government should be blamed, but at the same time, we also need to blame ourselves too. Why is it that every festive period, especially with Christmas, because I think during the Saturday we don't have mass movement like this, like every Christmas that period, so why do these transporters, even when the fuel is high and when it's not high, they will always find a way to increase this thing? Is it because of the traffic or because of this? Because a friend of mine traveled to Kaduna on 22, transport was like 10K. But today, I was even surprised when she told me, I said, I have to show you. And she said, no, it's 10K. But today now it's about 15K.
Wow. And why is that? There's no increase in fuel price.
There's no increase. That's how we are in Nigeria. Every little thing we want, in as much as we blame the government, we should also consider. Now, some of these people will still have to travel to go and see their family. They have to travel to go and see their family.
Right.
And they have to come back. Some of them end up going there and they become stranded. They keep on calling us from here to at least support them with transport.
So
does that mean that people cannot celebrate with their family? So in as much as that, I really want to call on people, let's all endure this hard time. Yeah, things are hard. You understand? Whether it's Buhari, government, or whoever it is responsible, one thing I know is that every time, someday somehow we give account of how we lead people. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm a Muslim, but you notice permanent. You understand? The life, the air we breathe is not permanent.
Right.
The car, everything we do is not permanent. So I want to encourage my Christian brothers and sisters. So, we're all affected. We're all affected because when we go to Bible country, they will not ask if you're a Muslim or a Christian.
Absolutely.
So we're all affected. So let's pray that God will see us through this hard time. You understand? And I pray the Almighty God for God to guide us to do the right thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling this morning. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Let's head to Facebook. Damadi made a very crucial point, by the way. There's no increase in fuel price. So why is there increase in transport fare?
It's been like that since time immemorial.
Why?
It's always been like that. The rush, the demand.
So if your bus will seat 18 passengers.
Scarce supply, maybe.
If your bus will seat 18 passengers, even if there's a demand of 200, you will pick only 18. So why increase the fare? It's not like if you increase the fare, you can take more people.
Apparently, nobody is watching this. Nobody has said anything, especially NURTW or anybody that's in charge of all of these transporters. Nobody has said anything as regards to this. Hello, good morning to you. Yes, good morning. What's your name?
Peter from Motion.
Peter, Merry Christmas to you.
Yes, I had people who said that Nigeria is full of itself.
Yeah, we got.
The rice I've bought also does not have stones, so
I've been buying rice since the last 2 months. No stone. But the people are using the old. In those days they used to buy a Abakaliki rice. They say separate the stone from the rice.
Right.
But I don't think it's true now because I've been seeing people selling rice. I didn't see any stone.
Maybe there is a market where they can get the ones with stones
for cheaper. For cheaper price.
Well, for me, I don't think there's. I don't think people selling rice now will just go and buy rice with stone and sell to people in this age.
Well,
I don't.
Well, we can't.
It's even bad for their business to start with, but if that's what people can afford,
maybe they're buying it. If someone says he has it on his table and he's sorting it, he probably really does. Facebook. Everyone is just commenting about how we look. Yes, we like it. We like it. We're trying to be vain today. It's Christmas Day. Akim, yes. Patrick Real says Merry Christmas to Nigerians. David Adele says nice outfit. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Stephen Oyebode says Merry Christmas. This Gilly and Fila is Oleku. Yeah. Olashele Raphael says this your Gilly is called Bam. I didn't know it had a name. Yeah, okay. It's Bam. Agbade Razak says Merry Christmas to you. Thank you all for joining the live feed.
Indeed. Let's get back to the phone lines. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, my name is Gabriel. Let me go back to when Nigeria would like to argue. Like, right, my wife said, I live very close to Cotonou there.
Okay.
Nigeria has three types of rice. There's high quality of it, who is not to the import one, shall. We have middle class, we have the lower class. That we don't need to be arguing what you know or what you know or observe. Let's go back to the transport. I do transport business a little bit. My people who come from overseas, the airline from UK, British Airways, Delta Airline, they increase their price coming down to Nigeria. We don't need to deceive ourselves. Try to find who to blame. From Abuja to Lagos, now it's a hot cake. Lagos to East, where you have more population traveling, times two. Abuja to the East, the same price. It just is the same thing. If the British Airways brought Nigeria down to Nigeria, they almost go back with empty plane. 200 passengers for that giant plane.
Right.
They go back with empty plane. Like you can be patrolling inside the airline. It's the same thing almost all over the world, but for transport. I'm not talking of the other things to like food wares in developed country. It's the same thing. Don't let us kill ourselves.
But the difference, though, I understand your point, and it's very valid that for this season, people are traveling one way.
Yeah.
So if you're coming back, your bus is almost empty.
Yeah.
But the difference, though, is for airlines. While the tickets are also more expensive this season, you can book ahead of time.
Right.
If I want to travel in December, I can book in September, a return ticket, and it's cheaper. I can do the same to go to Owerri or Aba.
You can do so. You can also book online.
Book ahead of time at a cheaper price.
Right.
I'm not going to know about that. Like now, I call if I say I want to go Ibadan now.
Yes.
The what Google Maps is giving me, you may take me between that beggar to the gym. With the what they are showing me now, I will spend less than 4 hours on traffic. I have argument with my client. I said today 25 used to be free. I said no. Even 25 who was more than on the 24. By Google Maps, just less than 20 kilometers to 25 kilometers to Regime. We're having about 4 hour gray lock on that way. You not expect people to spend their fuel, bond everything. You expect them to just take the same amount.
The same price.
Let us consider.
Thank you for setting the record straight.
You've given us a very good perspective.
Yeah, really. Let me take a few comments on YouTube. Like we said, you can always join live stream on Facebook and YouTube. Dennis Phillips on YouTube says, "Wemimo, this girl if it's a bread fight." And he's wishing everybody Merry Christmas. Engineer Joseph Okpara also is wishing everybody Merry Christmas with chicken emojis there.
Oh, just go grab one.
And he says, lovely outfit, Sheriff and Wemimo. Thank you so much for that. Victor says, Wemimo, hey, see your Gillis Kentele.
That's right. Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's get back to the phones.
Right. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Merry Christmas to Nigeria.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, this is John Joseph.
Welcome John.
Joseph.
Okay. For me, it's a wonderful Christmas for me this year. Although I'm not spending it with my family in Abuja, while I'm in Lagos. But this is the first time it's happening.
You don't have time off work?
No time, no time. And that is the reason why I had to call in. You know, most people, they like blaming the government. If you want to make yourself happy and your family happy, you have to work hard for it. There's no free money anywhere. In the whole world, no president will bring rice and stew and put on your table if you don't work. And moreover, this season is all about love.
That's
you
right.
understand?
most transporters, what they are doing to their people is totally wrong. How can you, in this period and time of love, hike your price because of demand?
But one of them just called us and explained that this isn't, most will travel one way. So when they go, for instance, if you take it from here to the east, they come back with an empty bus until they go back in the new year. So it's one way right now. And there's also traffic because a lot of people are moving in the same direction. So they have to increase the prices. That's what he just explained.
There's no price hike in fuel. So if you go one way, okay, let's say you just had something, just a little something in case of, to buy fuel when you're coming back. But this is, let me say, over 100% hike. It's outrageous. And you say you are a Christian? Come on, let's be realistic here. Even though you are going to travel from here to the east, it's just 6 hours journey. And how much fuel are you going to consume? And if you're coming back, that one should make you hike a price from something of 4,000, 5,000 to 15 or 13,000.
Yeah, that's way too much.
That's huge, actually. It is huge.
Thank you for calling and spreading. He also made an analogy with airlines, which is very true.
Right.
That prices, if you want to travel this period, especially if you're coming, it's more expensive.
So it's a global thing. Yeah. We can put it that way. But if you have to, our last caller made a valid point as well. If you have to add something, don't put it at 300%. It's just
be considerate with it.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, I come back.
What about you?
I just go bury my agent parents for Edo State. Edo State normally will be 3-4 hours. And when going, we spent less than to Benin. I was heading to Ekuma. We spent 8 hours. I count the checking point. We have 49 checking points to Benin.
How many checking points? How many?
49 checking points.
Wow.
Police.
49
army, custom. Benin bypass, because we are the first exit on that bypass. So the 4 kilometers to Taple Road. We are the first people to exit to Ekoma, which is local expressway. They have like 6. Almost of them, either they ask you for paper or they beg you for money. You choose. If you beg for money, to me, I use private car, I give you. If you ask for paper, I give you paper. When everything completes, you let me go. When I now face 100 kilometers down to my place, down to Ewu, just after this thing, we have 18 checking points. 18 checking points.
Wow.
100 kilometers. You say beg, I beg, so beg you for one to see your vehicle paper. I use total of 11 hours. Don't need to want to be 5 hours. I use 11 hours. Come talk of South East, where my wife comes from. That you the whole thing. Don't let us deceive ourselves. Try to claim somebody is right all this thing.
Again, you have taken this conversation even
a notch higher.
Because it's valid.
It is.
These checkpoints, you know, especially if you're a public transporter, you will not go scot-free.
You imagine having to pay at 49 checkpoints.
That is huge.
And spending more than double the hours you would have spent on a normal day.
You know, I like this, but because it's balancing our conversation.
It is. We need to know what they're also going through. On WhatsApp, we've got a comment. This is coming in from no name, but he says, "Merry Christmas, guys." Says it is true that there is local rice that has stones. Says he bought some with stones at 350 per derica. Says, but the stones are not just too much. This is also coming from Uche. It says, I'm totally unhappy because my friend's wedding is on Saturday, but I can't attend because of transport money. Says it's 11,000 naira to ABK. Where's ABK?
I don't
ABK sounds like Abeokuta, or do you mean Abuja? I mean, and Abeokuta
ABK, that's Abeokuta now.
Abeokuta can't be 11,000. Nah, come on.
ABK.
Which other state is ABK? Or does it mean ABJ? Maybe you meant to write ABJ, maybe Abuja. Sam from Itire says, good morning, guys. I don't think the government is really concerned about the consumer market. They closed down the border with no provision, no substitute, no intention to regulate price, leaving Nigerians to bear the price hike. If you want to promote local production of rice, do that at your own expense and not the expense of the people. We also have another here, no name. Ibrahim says, compliment to Nigeria Info, thank you. He says, Nigeria rice produced where their rice is cheaper and has stones. The one of 18 to 19,000, I'm sure, per bag, contains some particles like shells of rice. 21K and above are free from stones, but are not 100% clean.
Okay.
He said the restaurant he works with buys the bag of 22,000 and above. He said, but on some occasions, they still saw stones. I think that's the one I saw. The 24,000 naira bag looks really very clean. Very, very. Okay, Uche replies, says, ABK is Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Okay. 11,000 naira. Okay, thank you. Okay, everybody is explaining what ABK is.
Yeah,
okay.
I got another one on Facebook.
I get it. About 3 messages came in. Okay, I get it. Abakaliki. Okay, I get it.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Very well.
Merry
morning.
Christmas to you.
Same to you. I actually, from my own point of view, transporters, the owners of vehicles, drivers, they are the ones paying the brunt.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not easy. By the time you travel, you meet 40-something checking point. If you are traveling from here to Madugri, how many will you meet?
Just imagine. Just imagine.
49.
A journey that is supposed to cost you 12 hours will not more than 24 hours.
Because you keep stopping. You keep stopping everywhere.
Yes. And that is just stopping because that man who called was using a private car. Right. If you're a commercial driver, they will have to bring that. Who is this passenger? Who is the owner of this baby? We suspect maybe you're a kidnapper. This, that, all manners of questions.
Right.
And at the end of the day, they frustrate their activities. So you won't really blame them. It's one of those things. And it's also another opportunity for them to make money.
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
Augustine calling from my brother.
Thank you,
for
Augustine,
sharing
and Merry
your
Christmas.
thoughts. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, please.
Good morning.
Yes. Compliment of the season and happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
ABK is Abraka.
Oh, it's Abraka.
But on WhatsApp.
But we're getting Abakaliki here now.
In Delta State.
So there's an argument now. About 30 people on WhatsApp said 4 people actually said it's Abakaliki in Ebonyi State. Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. Abakaliki. So, and you're saying it's
Abraka again.
Yes. They should call Abraka. They should call it BK. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Now I'm confused. I don't know which one to go for.
Tell us which ABK it is. Okay?
Right. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Baba G.
Welcome back.
ABK. Let me say this. UI. You cannot miss UI, Unilag, LASU. Those of us that are school in Abraka will call it ABK. You can do your finding here. Unless another person is using our initial and we have to use it.
There is an argument right
Once
now.
you just say ABK, they know it's Abraka. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, with the ABK. All right, can we take a final call?
Yeah, let's see if we can get somebody in. Hello, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Victor.
Welcome.
From Wolf.
Welcome.
Okay. It's a working Christmas for me, actually.
Okay.
Well, same here, you see.
I'm not a broadcaster. So.
Oh, goodness.
Even though I studied mass communication, I'm a banker. So
and you're still working.
Why are you at work then?
Well, you guys have to use the ATM, you understand?
Yes, we do.
We have to.
So, I actually had to go online to... Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I actually had to go online to... When I heard people talking about your gele and everything. So I saw it and I was like, there's this popular slang people say. I don't like it actually. But I didn't know when I said, will fall.
Ah, shit.
But
Thank you.
Yeah. About the shopping thing, well, my work didn't actually allow me to go for any shopping, so I don't even know the cost of anything in the market.
Right.
And I'm still very single, so...
Yeah, you can hustle. Just take your spoon and go around. Thank you very much for calling. We really must go now. We hope to see you all at Praise Jam today. It's happening today at the hotel. If you're coming
at Federal Palace Hotel.
Federal Palace Hotel,
Right.
rather. It's starting at about 12 noon. Between 12 and 2, you can be there. Please say hello if you're there. I'll be there. Sheriff will also be there with the team. Come around. Let's take pictures. Bring us gifts and come and take hugs.
Bring your children.
Bring your children.
Bring
with
your
the family.
relatives, because it's a family thing. It's for everybody.
It's for
all
everybody.
right?
Come have some hugs. Come take pictures. We'd like to see you. Merry Christmas, everybody. We're leaving you now. I'll be back tomorrow morning. No holidays for us. We're keeping you company on your radio. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. Join us again tomorrow morning from 6 a.m. We thank the team today for here's why you can watch us and see all our gilly.
Right.
We thank you. We thank Zainab Yakin, Tosia Kennedy, and Yvonne Hawkeye Force. Join us again tomorrow morning. I'm Wemimo Adewuni. Merry Christmas.
And I'm Sheriff Quadry. Merry Christmas and compliment of the season.